23. Ah, the poor lover, in the changing hands of day and night, grow wretcheder than he. No arrow from the bow of evil fate but reaches him, one dagger at his throat. Another comes to wound him from behind, wounded by love, then wounded by reproof of loving and scarce staunched the blood of shame. By flying from his love, then, worst of all, love's back blow of revenge for having fled. Solomon heard, he rent the robe of peace, he came to loathe his life and long for death. For better death itself than life and death. He turned his face with Absal to the desert, entered the deadly plain, branch upon branch, cut down and gathered in a lofty pile, and fired. They looked upon the flames, those two. They looked and they rejoiced, and hand in hand, they sprang into the fire. The Shah who saw, in secret, all had ordered, and the flame, directed by his self-fulfilling will, devouring utterly Absal, passed by. Solomon harmless, the pure gold returned, entire, but all the baser metal burned. Now, pretty much wherever you live, especially if you're outside, are using something electronic to communicate with, at least while you're communicating electronically, we're all pretty much completely surveilled. But the spiritual consciousness is that none of that was ever needed. We're surveilled at a much, much greater level. Our thoughts and all our other internal processes are bearing witness. And there are beings involved in that. Light beings, Malaika, Ahura, Devi, light elves, or whatever you want to call them. Loyal angels.